Hi, alrighty. So today I'm here with my lovely mom, and we're gonna do a Q&A. So I reached out on social media via Twitter to see what questions you would have for my mom and I, and so far they've been very lovely. So we're really excited to answer those for you. Brianna would like to know, what is the weirdest thing Skylar did repetitively growing up?
I had a really hard time with this one until I remembered that Sky, when he was in preschool, they had art. Maybe this was, he was meant to be a student art major. But going and you'd pick up what they did each day in preschool, and people pick up one or two little paintings, they're big sheets.
Like finger painting?
Finger painting. And I would have a stack of 15 to 20 of them every day. And when you have your children, you keep everything. So for years, as I've been moving, I have been throwing out maybe 100 of these, and I'm beginning to think maybe I should keep them. You should sign them when you give them away as gifts. But it was like I have thrown out hundreds. I still have a whole box of them. So I would say that was a repetitive thing that he did a lot of.
Just say that I'm a prolific finger painter.
Yes.
Willowbee's Eyebrows is asking, what's an album you both enjoy?
Jack Johnson?
Jack Johnson, To the Sea is our number one. And why is that?
Because we went to the Jack Johnson concert on the To the Sea
Tour.
Yep.
Together. It was awesome. It was fantastic.
It was great.
Nikki would like to know, what is one of your favorite memories of each other?
This is really sweet. This is really sweet because it was wonderful. I had to have surgery when Sky was 16. I had to have some abdominal surgery so I couldn't drive. So we had the house, we were in the house together. Sky had his learner's permit, and I was not allowed to drive. I was like, belly hurts, pillow on it, right? So I wasn't allowed to drive for obvious reasons, the painkillers won. But Sky, with his learner's permit, in December, in Massachusetts, with snow, was the primary driver. So no hesitation, out there driving, being really good about it. And I know it must have made him a little bit nervous some of the times we had to drive, snow, and I got my mom, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
But he did such a great job of taking care of me. And it was something that was important to me because parents don't want to ask their kids to do things. You don't want to be a burden to your kids. It's hard to ask other people in general for me, but to have Sky, I really need your help with this, and to have him do such a good job of taking care of me with that, it meant so much to me. Yeah. So that's like one of my favorite memories.
So I think my favorite memory is that when we were living in California, my brother and I both really wanted kittens. So one Christmas, my mom and dad, instead of getting us kittens, because you always hear about, families getting kittens or puppies at Christmas, and then it's not exactly what the kid wanted, or it doesn't fit in, and then it's really sad, and the animals feel bad. Too much excitement at the holidays. It's just not good. So instead of plopping some kittens under the tree, they put two little Beanie Babies. Knowing that I wanted an orange cat, I got an orange Beanie Baby, and knowing my brother wanted like a speckly and black cat, he got a Beanie Baby that looked like that. And of course, then they took us to the Humane Society to pick out our kittens, and that's where Tiger came from.
Yay!
So I just thought it was really clever of them to put the Beanie Babies instead of the actual cat. Tiger's nuts, so.
So.
Rachitha is asking, what's the most trouble you got into as a kid?
I had a really hard time with this one. And I was thinking, Sky never got in trouble. It's just no big trouble here. What's going on? And this is, 2 Skies out of high school. I used to commute on a train, coming home. Train stopped just outside of the train station in our town, in the underpass, going over to the road where we lived. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting there dozing out after a long day of work, and I look out the window. Ching! There, on the underpass, spray painted. You know how you hate graffiti and spray paint? You wonder what kind of kids do that? Okay? Our Sky Designs over there. This is Sky's spray painting the underpass near our house. Okay? So I would say that's the one thing I know of.
Patty the Pentaholic asks, what is one embarrassing thing about the other?
One of the things that I still laugh about is, I think all of you know, Sky decided that he wanted to go to art school. He transferred to Mass Art from Skidmore after his freshman year. And he spent hours talking to me about the reasons that Mass Art would be good for him compared to Skidmore. Lots of good, solid reasons to be going. It was great. Transfers over to Mass Art. About 4 weeks in to Mass Art, I went down, we had lunch together, really nice restaurant, I was enjoying my food. And I just sat and listened for an hour and a half to Sky, he barely ate his food, giving me all of those reasons he wanted to go to Mass Art from Skidmore in the opposite, in preparation, because I think he was really nervous to say that he wanted to go back and he had made a mistake. I said, so why don't you just transfer back? I'm sure they take you back in January. He's like, wow, I convinced her. I was just like,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, what a great idea, Mom. Shoot, that was easier than I thought.
Embarrassing thing about my mom, which is like not that embarrassing, but basically, my brother and I really wanted a dog, right? So we wanted a dog super badly. My mom finally figured out she loves Bernese Mountain Dogs, and we're like, great, we love them too. Looks great. It's a dog. We want it. So my mom decided, you know, this was like, you know, in 2000 something, and she was like,
I didn't want a dog. Okay. Okay, this is the truth. I'm getting pestered for a dog. Don't want no dog.
Yeah, she didn't want a dog. So what she did was she found a Bernese Mountain Dog rescue place and signed up for like their mailing list or to wait in line for a dog.
I filled out an application. You have to get references to adopt a dog.
Yeah, references.
You know that?
You have to like have an inspector come, whatever. Anyway,
with the belief that it takes years to get one through a rescue. Right. If I know that's getting a rescue for a specific breed, it takes years. I only want a Bernese Mountain Dog. I figure it has 2 to 3 years easily.
2 to 3 years, right? So she was just gonna wait. But then what happened 2 weeks later, Mom?
I got something back from the rescue. They had 4 puppies. Pick one.
With pictures.
With pictures. So my whole plan to put off the dog. What happened?
Didn't work.
We got Toby.
She thinks she's
sweet, but
she's not. All right, so Sydney Ocean would like to know, what are you most proud of Skylar for achieving?
I'm not sure it's an achievement, per se. I think it's an inherent thing in Sky. One of the things I think about Sky from his entire life is his acceptance and inclusivity of all people. And it goes back to preschool, where everybody's playing, and one poor child is off by themselves, looking nervous, not happy. Sky would always go to that individual and bring them into something, or go over and start playing with them. I mean, it's something I remember noticing
so nice back
when he was 3, you know, doing that intrinsically in his nature. And to this day, I think when you see what he does, he believes in everybody should be included. There isn't a reason to be excluding people, and I am so impressed by that.
Oh, well, you're like that too, Mom. You really are. Learn from the best. Bree is asking, using one word, how would you describe your bond with each other? Unconditional.
Love.
One word each, right? So that counts?
Yep.
Well, thank you all so much for watching our Q&A. We hope you enjoyed it, and I love visiting my mom. So she really loved interacting with you. I loved interacting with you all, so thank you so much for that, and I hope you have a great afternoon.
Yep.
Peace out from
Peace out.
us.